everybody. I wanted to talk to you about April 15th. So Carolyn has been announcing this event at our services for the past few weeks. But I felt that I should tell you a little bit about kind of what we envision. So we envision that from about 2 to about 3 in the afternoon, it'll be Sunday right before our service, we'll have a bunch of people hanging out. There'll be music playing, maybe a DJ. I'm trying to book a DJ who can play church appropriate music. And then we will transition from that at 3 to our service all the way to about 4:15. Now, the reason for this is that we have a small window of time that Carolyn, who's been coming since December, has identified for us where we can reach students. It's right after the exam time. It's before everybody kind of leaves for the summer or people get into their summer routines. That's the university students. And she called it a spring fling. And I think that that's awesome. And I think that we at Pivot could capitalize on this time. And so we started to dream about an event that would be like this. And so the idea is that we will put out posters at the university, we'll put out some in the community, we'll even put out some in stores in the neighborhood to let people know about us. So here's what we need from you. So number one, we're going to have to put up the posters. Now Carolyn, she's energetic, she's really pumped about this, she thinks that she can do it herself. I told her that she needs some help. And so we're going to need someone, one person, maybe 2 people from Pivot to kind of help her with this. And I'm really hoping that someone will step up and help her either put posters in the community stores or help drive her around or whatever she needs. The second thing that we need help with are the snacks and the eats and the drinks and the whatever that we shall have from 2 to 3. We don't need a ton, but we need some. Now, previously the idea was we'd just go like to the cupcake store and the bagel store and just buy a bunch of things and put and get like juice and coffee and put that on. Now, if nobody steps up, that's what we'll do, but I think it would be cooler if it had a more personal touch. So if any of you want to step up and help us bring that to fruition, that would be so awesome. The third thing that we need help with is that we need to put the room together. Normally we do this between 2 and 3. Actually between, yes, start at about 1:30 and then go then the sound check starts at 2, and then by 2:30, 2:45 we're done with the sound check and the service starts at 3. This time we're going to have to start a lot earlier, maybe 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock is the latest that we can start to get the room ready. So we're going to need some of you to come earlier and help us get the room done. Now, here's the final thing we need your help with. We don't need you to show up for the service at 3. We need you to show up at 2. And the reason for this is that if you put on a party for people and you open the door to your home but you're not there to welcome them, that'll be the lamest party ever. So I especially request all of you to come out at 2, not at 3, at 2, and just hang out. You don't have to come up with some really interesting thing to say or whatever, but just physically be there so that when the 1 or the 2 or the 5 or hopefully 10, 20 kids choose to come out and hang out with us, that they will find people there to host them. So this is kind of the vision for the event, a time for us to connect with our community, a time for us to connect with the student population that we've not connected with necessarily well, and for us to perhaps see what God would do through that, as people may or may not choose to come and hang out with us and grow in their spirituality. So this is our April 15th event. I'm counting on you guys to help us make it a success. I hope you'll do this with me. Okay, take care. Peace.